With fantasy football about to begin, let's take a look at the 5 types of people we all secretly hate during the fantasy season. We're going to start with number 5, which is the players that drop guys when it looks like they're not going to make the playoffs. Please don't do this. This ruins the entire integrity of the league. If you're not going to make the playoffs, just hold on to your guys and finish out the season. You would think that this isn't a big problem, but I've been in way too many leagues where 1 or 2 people end up doing this. Number 4, don't offer people a trade based specifically on the average point total of your players versus the other person's players. Look, it's something that we've all done and had happen to us. You're sitting there, you see a trade offer come through your notifications. You open it up, and it's for your best player who's a top 5 guy at his position. Let's say it's a running back. And let's say he averages 24 points a game. The offer ends up being for your running back in exchange for his or her wide receiver and running back who, let's say, each average 14 and 15 points respectively. The sales point then for the trade offer is that, look, my 2 guys average more points than your 1 guy. So this is actually a deal. Like, I'm doing something for you. You should take this immediately. Don't be that person. The only people that are really going to consider those deals are people that are newer to fantasy or to people who just don't care. At the end of the day, most of us get annoyed with those offers when they come with that sales pitch. So don't do that. The 3rd type of person that we all secretly hate during the fantasy season is someone who gets mad at you for not accepting their trade. Look, a younger version of me definitely did this, especially in family leagues. I would get mad at my dad all the time. But it really doesn't make sense, does it? Like, they can do whatever they want. They don't have to accept your trade. Don't get mad at them and attack them and make the league toxic. No, I don't do that anymore, but I was guilty of it as a younger person, and I'm sure a lot of us have done it in the past. Try to stay away from that. All right, we're getting down to the final 2. The number 2 type of person that we all secretly hate during the fantasy season is someone that doesn't respond to trade offers. Listen, you don't have to make trades during the fantasy season. You can reject every offer that comes your way. You don't even have to negotiate. But part of the fun of fantasy is playing GM of your own team, making trades, looking at the waiver wire, negotiating for trades with your friends or other people in the league. One of the more boring and frustrating things is when you send trade offers to people and they don't even reject them. They just let them sit there and grow roots in their inbox. This can typically lead to leagues getting boring as the season goes on. Don't be that person. And finally, the number 1 person that we all secretly hate during the fantasy season is the person that doesn't fill out their lineup. We're all fighting for a playoff spot, and one of the more frustrating and fantasy league destroying things that can happen are teams getting free wins because someone's not paying attention to their lineup or filling it out, and they end up having 1 or 2 guys on a bye week and someone injured in their starting lineup. There's no one single more frustrating thing than that to everybody who plays fantasy football. It ruins the integrity of the league. It messes with the standings. Not everybody's going to get a free win. Just don't do it. If you're not going to set your lineup, just don't play to begin with. And hey, look, if you've been any of these types of 5 people, you're okay. We've all probably done one of these or more at some point or another. The main takeaway is just don't do it anymore. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Good luck in your fantasy season, and we'll see you next time.